Hopefully they're still taking grain.
Hi, I'm Tony Fastdaughter.
I'm Tony Fastdaughter.
I'm Tony Fastdaughter. My family's been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
And blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Welcome back to the Truck Doctor. Not really, but it kind of feels that way for the last couple videos, doesn't it? Good news is the elevator got their trains. Let me start over. The elevator received their trains. Grammar is horrible. Anyways, what was I going to say after that, Colin?
I don't know.
Good news is the elevator received their trains this weekend and they are ready to take grain again, so that means we got to get back to hauling. The bad news is you guys haven't subscribed like you should. I was checking analytics the other day. 54% of you have not subscribed to the channel yet that are watching these videos. Hit that subscribe button, would you? Pretty magical, huh, Colin? You leave on Friday, come back Monday, the differential's in, axles are in.
I feel like the differential elves were here.
They were here. Its name is Tony. So Colin's just hooking up the air line that powers the differential, or which engages the differential. And we got to put the yokes on yet. He did put oil in all these hubs. Put a quart in there. Someone's going to probably correct me that that wasn't the right amount. This axle, we already put 5 gallons-ish in. Get this thing back on the ground, on tires on it, and double check the level yet. We're getting close. And in other news, we hit the 40,000 subscriber mark over the weekend. So that's pretty cool. Thank you guys for doing that. Now, the way you're going to be entered to win is put a comment down below on this video and we will draw from a subscriber. So remember what I said about that 54% of you that aren't subscribers. You're going to have to subscribe and then comment, and you might win a hat or a shirt or a sweatshirt. We're going to do probably 4 drawings. Well, our anti-seize bottle is conveniently dried out, so let's put a little bit of grease gun grease on there. That should help it if you ever gotta take it off again. And we're ready to put the nut on and tighten it up. Ready, Freddie?
Mm-hmm.
Check that one off the list. Hey, look at that! Tires are back on it. It's down on the ground. Colin just double checked the fluid levels. We're good to go there. He's gonna go check the driveline sensor. And then I think this truck's ready to be discharged from the doctor. What do you think, Aaliyah?
Yeah.
You gonna sign off on it?
Yeah.
What's that?
I said I think we should just paint it while it's in here.
Yeah, we should have. We should have painted it. Anybody want to come help us paint a semi or 5? Judging by the oil, maybe the oil is leaking and the sensor is dirty, and that's why it's not working. What's your problem, Colin?
I don't know. These are Tony tight.
Tony tight. You're rolling the truck forward. Here, let me help you there. Vinny, you have to grunt.
Hey, you still move the truck too, though.
I don't think
Here, you hold the camera.
To what? What's the truck?
you're moving the truck.
Oh, dirt in my mouth. Everyone's worried about safety glasses, but they don't think about mouth guards. Well, we got a few weird things going on here. This is the speed sensor that the sensor reads this spinning past it and calculate the miles per hour. But this is the weird thing. How can putting 650 foot-pounds of torque on that loosen up in what, 10 loads?
Yeah, something like that.
Just snug now. So here's our theory. When we tightened this up, I didn't have it in gear with the impact wrench. And then we put it in gear and torqued it. So apparently this wasn't all the way tight. The speed sensor just spun. I think we'll just brake clean everything off and keep an eye on and see if that oil leak is going to leak now or if it's tight now. Well, Colin just got this brake cam pulled off and it's fine, except internally it's fine. Right here, this got hit by a rock and cracked it out. So, gonna throw this away because I really don't want to mess with trying to kill myself by taking it all apart. Got the new one here. I'm gonna build some brackets It's going to come off of here and hold a flap. It'll go this other way, come this way, and hang in front of the fittings so we don't do that again. So first we're going to find the center halfway point of this plate, mark 2 holes, punch those holes, and then clean it up, paint it, put the flap on it, put it on the truck. Did I say that you should subscribe yet? There we go, flaps in front of the brake cans. Hopefully that fixes our problem so we don't have to keep on replacing brake cans just because of rocks. No more cold starts. Not guaranteed, but this should help. We don't want to drain all the coolant out though, so we're gonna take a shop vac and put a little vacuum in the tank. We take this out. Hopefully it holds the coolant in there for the most part. We'll probably lose a little bit, but should save us for a big mess. Well, no guarantees. Are you ready?
Yep.
Just smash it down in there tight so it's not
Like an hour or so. Good?
not yet. Oh, not yet. Okay. Now I'm curious what's in there. Couple inches.
Right there.
Oh, gallon maybe.
Yeah. Not terrible.
Better than it's still on the floor.
Yeah. Never seen that done, but that worked pretty good. Just when I, by accident, pulled it out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you had, like, if it would have been a bigger tip on there and it wasn't so deep in there. Oh, that's a problem. It was down in the water, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said shove it down, so I shoved it to there.
I thought it was yours above it and the neck was smaller. Definitely could tell when you shut that vacuum off. All of a sudden, like it like had pressure down here, like it was coming out. Inch and 3/8 for future reference.
Sounds good.
It's awkward to get on it though. Get the cord on here and we'll plug it in and see if it starts pissing and whatnot. Yeah, I think I think that's warming up, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely warming up.
Sweet! Fixed it. That truck's all ready to go. Tomorrow, we ride. Well, that's about par for the course. Wash the truck, start snowing. Well, the girls are a little bit excited tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Like a gingerbread houses.
That sounded so excited.
Yay.
Making gingerbread houses!
That's more like it. Well, that concludes the first annual. What are these things called again? Oh yeah, gingerbread house decorating.
Well, as Natalie called hers, a haunted house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because of the draft.
I think they turned out pretty awesome, except we have a little draft problem. We're gonna lose a little heat out that.
Yep.
Because they got a chimney, right?
Yes.
Cool, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Really good job.
Hopefully they don't collapse.
Yeah, hopefully they're still all standing in the morning. Morning, Squeaks. Nice new Ariat waterproof work boots.
Mm-hmm.
Want to trade?
Yours looks a little beat in. So we're in.
Mine are comfortable. There's a link for Ariat for a discount in the description below. You're welcome. How about before the trucks leave the shop, we actually clean up the tools first and not do it like in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Good idea?
Uh-huh.
Mind blowing. Oh, that's a much better sight. Well, we just got here to the other yard full of bags, or field full of bags, whatever, just in time for the wind to start picking up and get cold. So we're gonna start getting this one cut open here, split the top and bottom, get it hooked up on top there, and unloading. Now this bag, we ended up not filling it all the way full to the end, so we don't even have to use the ropes. To start this one, got enough length that we can just hook it right onto the spool and start wrapping it up. Look at those new work boots. All right, there we are. We're hooked up there, ready to start wrapping up. Two trucks loaded, starting the third. Speedometer, it works again. Imagine that. Tighten the yoke up and get that spinning right. And temperatures come down some now, but it was ran about 160, 170 loaded on the front diff, and the rear diff was about 100, 110. So once that is all broke in, I think we're going to be just fine. Truck's fixed. Still waiting. Adam's way back there now. 20 trucks deep. Getting probed. Take the sample out so we know what grade and weight we've got. We're gonna load. Pretty nice night out, except for the high wind warning, gale force winds. Guess we'll go with the morning. Good morning. I just stopped by the tractor, put fuel in it, got the generator going. Let's go fire up a truck. No cold start, I hope. Hopefully that block heater is still working. Oil's good. I can even hear the block heater hissing. Bet you she'll fire right up then, huh? Oh yeah, you can even feel it warm through the gloves. Starts hard when it's plugged in. Just the Detroit engine. It just sounds cool. Well, for those of you that haven't seen this bag unloader work yet, this is a pretty cool machine. It's built by NeerAlta, comes out of Canada. Everything on it that I need to do for loading the truck is on this remote. So I can wind up the bag up on the spool there, and I can drive it forward into the bag further. Adjust the spout up top there, angle it forward a little bit so I get enough in this back hopper. Pretty cool machine. And then when we're done, the center of that pulls out and we can roll that right into the back of a pickup and all your cleanups are already done. Really cool machine. I've been wanting to get the drone out, kind of give you guys a view of that, but either it's windy or I'm by myself and I gotta run this and I can't run my drone. So one of these days we'll get the drone in the air. Well, this is a little bit of a change from yesterday's 17 trucks in line. I wonder what's going on. Hopefully they're still taking grain. Alright, third load on the truck and we're headed back to the elevator. Got a lot of you guys asking the same question. Are these bags reusable? Well, the answer is not for grain, but they have a few other things that can be done with them. We think we're going to use some of them to tarp our hay stacks next year. They should work good for that. The tops of them really look like the quality's pretty good. There's really no holes in them, so they should work good. Even if we doubled them up, I think that would work good as well. Go 2 layers of them. What we'll do with the rest of them is hopefully find a recycler for them where they can be recycled and turned into something else. I've heard a lot of them get turned into PVC pipe maybe. So there's that option as well. And why not just build bins or haul to the elevator? Well, from here to the elevator we're hauling to now is about 55 miles. And we have fields 30 miles north of here yet. So that would mean if we were hauling to this elevator, it'd be 80 miles one way. And we just can't make that round trip during harvest with a truck as much as we need to. So putting them in bags fixes that problem for us. Building bins is expensive. Especially for lease ground that we don't own. And if I ever want to drop some leases and downsize a little bit, I could not have any expensive bins to deal with. So that's why we're using bags right now. We could put 1 million bushels of grain in bags and it would only cost us like 6 cents a bushel, 7 cents a bushel for the bags. And if we already own the equipment, then we don't have near that much expense than it would be to build bins. Bins would be around $2.50 to $3 a bushel to build a bin, so it takes a lot of years to recoup that cost, especially for not owned ground. So yeah, keep the questions coming. Glad to answer them. Well, we've ran these headlights now a couple nights. I wanted to show you. Here's low beams. And there's high beams. You can see the reflectors for at least a mile down the road. So it really Really should work good for seeing any roadkill, potential roadkill eyeballs looking your way like deer and whatnot. So not gonna guarantee I'm not gonna hit one, but at least I can see them coming now. And if you would like to check them out, they are in the description below in the Amazon link. They're on the shop stuff page. So they're cheap, really good quality from what they seem like. And when I get back to the tractor, I will see how warm they feel, because I had lots of comments that the snow and frost will stick to them and not melt off like the old lights used to. Yeah, one of the drawbacks, those lights do not get very warm. So, but at least I can see. I'd rather have good visibility every night and maybe have to stop if it's snowing out and wipe them off. Oh wait, I have the flashlight we can use as a microphone that we found in the junk pile. And I am here with Leah. And Leah, what did you find in the junk pile today?
Old peanuts. That still look good.
How many years do you think that dry roasted every summer out in the junk pile? 20, 30?
Probably 30.
100?
Could
have. Makes a. Do you think this still works? We put batteries in it? Find a light bulb for it? Maybe.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Roger, say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
The switch still works.
Over and out.
Well, thanks everyone for watching, and don't forget the giveaway is in this video, so comment below and we'll give away some hats and shirts and sweatshirts. And hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Farm hard, pray harder. See ya!
Bye!